Quality Service Management in Tourism and Hospitality Industry.
C1. Explain your understanding of quality in services. Answer. Service quality is a measure of how an organization delivers its services compared to the expectations of its customers. Customers purchase services as a response to specific needs. Quality service is dealing with clients and customers in a respectful and helpful way. An example of quality service is a retail worker helping a customer process a return in an efficient and helpful manner. C2. State a memorable guest service experience that made an emotional impact to you. Where, when, and how did it occur? Answer. Accommodation and the employee there, they are generous and feel you like you are not just a guest. As for me, the emotional matter because where feelings are valued and they feel that the experience as a guest is satisfied to the guest service experience, it will have a good impact to the employee to perform at their best and make a better guest experience. It will also contribute to develop a better service quality and understand to provide the guest needs. C2. Why does emotional impact matter and how can it contribute to providing quality based on your experience? Answer. Our emotions dictate how we react to situations, decide where to focus our attention, and decipher information. Has proven that emotions significantly influence our cognitive functions, including the decision-making and problem-solving skills that impact our learning experiences. C3. These standard rooms are available in your locality. The Ritz-Carlton Hotel is 10,500 per night. Holiday Inn 7,000. Notel Motel 2,000. Which room is highest in quality and which is lowest in quality? Explain. The Ritz-Carlton Hotel is highest in quality because they charge higher cost for one room per night if they were delivering more quality, and it is worth it 10,500 per night, and the lowest quality is the Notel Motel room which costs 2,000. What brings hotel airline guests come back? There are many factors that can bring hotel guests back to the property, including excellent customer service, comfortable accommodation, and convenient amenities. Other important considerations include the location of the hotel, the price of the room, and the overall reputation of the hotel. Additionally, hotels that offer loyalty programs or rewards for repeat guests can be an effective way to encourage guests to return. C3. If product plus environment plus delivery system is 100%, how would the hotel, restaurant, and airline divided up their emphasis? Or how would this organization rank the three parts of the guest experience in order of emphasis? Answer. For me, if I divided 100% for the three parts of the guest experience, the product is 30% in the hotel, the delivery system is 30% in the restaurant, and the environment is 40% in the airline. C3. Too much of a good thing in the hospitality setting that would describe over-delivering. Answer. Too much of a good thing can have a negative effect on your hotel. You should consider the following 5 risks before introducing any kind of discount: loss of revenue, confusing guests, rate disparity, damaging your brand, and reduce profitability. 1.1. How much of a service is too much? Answer. When service becomes too much, it can lead to feelings of being overwhelmed, overburdened. An example of this could be a customer service representative who is constantly bombarded with phone calls and emails and as a result becomes stressed and burned out. In this case, the service provided has exceeded the individual's ability to handle it, and it is no longer beneficial for either the customer or the representative. It's important to find a balance between providing enough service to meet the needs of the customer while also maintaining the well-being of the service provider. 1.2. How does a hospitality manager ensure that the guest expectations are met or exceeded without going overboard? Answer. A hospitality manager can ensure that guest expectations are met or exceeded by implementing a few key strategies. First, it is important to establish clear, measurable goals for guest satisfaction. These can include things like response times to guest requests, cleanliness of guest rooms, and overall guest satisfaction scores. Next, the manager should establish a system for collecting feedback from guests. This can be done through surveys, comment cards, or other methods. The manager should also be actively listening to guests during their stay and looking for ways to address any issues or concerns they may have. It is also important to have well-trained, friendly staff who are able to anticipate and meet guest needs. The manager should also be actively involved in training and development for their staff and be sure to recognize and reward good performance. Finally, the manager should be proactive in identifying and addressing any potential issues before they become problems. This can include things like regularly inspecting guest rooms, monitoring guest feedback, and staying up to date on industry trends and best practices. By implementing these strategies, a hospitality manager can help ensure that guest expectations are met or exceeded without going overboard. C3. How do you define service and what are the components of a good and bad services? Answer. Good customer service implies that you are an attentive company that administers to the request customers make about products or items listed in their inventory. It can be just simply answering questions about contents or delivery schedules or trying to correct an error like product quality or a missing item that never arrived. It is about their ability to give the information in a friendly manner and help the customer to deal with any issues. C3. Think of a product, service, or brand to which you are loyal. Why are you loyal to that product, brand, or services? What did the organization do to acquire your loyalty and what has it done to maintain it? Answer. Consumers who are loyal to a brand remain customers because they believe you offer a better service and higher quality than anyone else. They do offer discounts, reward them, encourage referrals, create a point system, set up a subscription service, ask for feedback, and ask for reviews so that your loyalty is still them. C3. You are about to start your own restaurant. Think of 5 key decisions you need to make and tell how you will make them. Answer. First of all, the secret to good restaurants are to grow them organically based on the situations. First, you need to find a good location. That can take months looking around for a good spot. True, it is not that critical as I have seen a number of restaurants and cafes that have huge customer bases despite being in the wrong spot. Plus, you can see places where there are 2 cafes next to each other and one is full of customers and the other empty. But location does determine market base and product offerings. If you are close to offices and workplace, then you are going to do a lot more breakfast and lunch businesses than if you are in the suburbs. If you are in a more industrial area, you are getting a different types of clients. So it is less of a decisions, but more of an understanding of the client base. Like the bar that didn't understand why they could attract customers with bikini waitresses despite being in the most gay-friendly part of the city, or the restaurant billed as the world's worst vegetarian restaurant, stick restaurant basically in a suburb with the hypers, hipsters, and woke youth who maybe lasted a years. Then, think of the product offerings. This is a combination of location and nature of the store. You can't focus on expensive sit-down meals if you only have a small space, and there is no point just going for takeaway options if you have a large location. One example was a restaurant that opened in an area with lots of offices, hidden away that people won't realize were around. On the day they opened, they ran out of lunch items because every came in to try, so they pivoted on day to lunch and breakfast offerings and reduced their dinner services. Pricing is important. Yes, location, market base, and products will help set your price. You also need to scan the environment to see what other people are charging. Some places sell the same food for half the price as other locations. Key stop, make the restaurant happen. The right manager of chef will make the difference to your businesses in terms of quality, consistency, efficiency, and reputation. C4. Think of any quick service restaurant fast food that you frequently visit. Take note of as many environmental factors as you can, at least 5. As a guest, what could be your response to these factors? Example, Jollibee mascot makes me happy. Answer. The service restaurant fast food that I choose is Jollibee because it serves great tasting, high quality, and affordable food products to include its superior tasting chicken joy, mouth-watering yum burger, and delicious, satisfying Jolly Spaghetti among other delicious products. And Jollibee mascot makes my little brothers and sisters happy.